grandchildren are riding with me in the car, and I'm coming down J Street, and there's a gentleman peeing on the building, that's a no-no. And you call the police, there's not a lot they can do, right? So, it's really sad, but are most of these people Tulare residents? Have they been Tulare residents for over the years? Do they pay taxes here? Have they ever paid taxes here? Do we have a way of finding that out? Can't we go up and say, hey, where are you from? Have you ever worked in Tulare? Have you paid Tulare city taxes? Have you paid county taxes? If they don't, they're vagrants. That's as far as it is. Unless they pay taxes here, why should we have to pay the cleanup? Just like the young lady said earlier, if we leave our stuff out on the curb, I mean, why should I pay water and garbage and sewer? I can dig a hole in my backyard, right? I mean, heck, come on. And you guys are trying, you guys are the ones in charge. We're the ones that voted you in. Mm-hmm. So, and so far, all I hear is excuses. Excuses. What are we going to do? There's got to be something to do. And the lawyers have got to be the ones that get in there and find out the loopholes. They sure in the hell have found out the loopholes. There's got to be some that fit in our area. So, anyway, it's just, I get extremely angry when I have to have my grandchildren. I've never seen this with my kids, but my grandchildren, 7, 8-year-old little girl, watching guys urinate on the road, that's a no-no. And we need to get it cleaned up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your comments, sir. Any other members of the public? So a gentleman here, and then we'll have you down after that. You guys can line up in the center aisle.
My name is Ricardo Flores. I was born and raised here in Tulare. As far as the homeless go, we don't see any near solution for it. So I was thinking that maybe since everybody's worried about them peeing and, you know, defecating on the floor, we know where they're housed. We know where they're making their tents. If maybe we could get a toilet in there, maybe clean up the garbage around there, you know. I mean, it wouldn't cost that much. Even the people would pay for it, as long as we get permission to do it. We just need somebody to get in there, maybe with the tractor, with the bucket, pick up that garbage, put a garbage. I've been noticing they've been putting garbage cans themselves there. And I think the churches have done that. And now they're getting full, now they're running over, but it would be nice to see the city get involved in trying to clean it up as soon as possible while we're waiting for housing or whatever, and try to make it look good. I mean,
That's a great suggestion, sir. Thank you for that. Yep, next.
My name is Sarah Rodriguez. I was born here in Tulare. I've lived here the majority of my life. And everybody understands that homeless is becoming a bigger problem. It's becoming a safety issue. I have 3 children myself. My youngest is special needs, and I worry about her. It's becoming a health issue, not just for the people around, but the homeless themselves. We don't want to wake up in the morning and hear about they passed away because it was too cold or it's raining. The best thing I can see making a suggestion is, if I know there's a lot of services to them, I know there's a lot of mental health availability to them, I know they don't use it, but if we can make, like he said, suggest trash cans in the bathroom, maybe a clean place for them to shower every day, to use a restroom every day. That way they're not begging fast food restaurants or begging convenience stores, so that way they have those basic decencies, regardless of the mental health issues, regardless where they are wrong, and maybe make them accountable to where they have to use these facilities. They are not allowed to defecate and urinate and void in public, in parks, where children are available, where people are there, and make them hold themselves accountable. And if not, then they violate city ordinances, that they have to receive help. we, you know, I know we have shelters for them, maybe we need more. And that they are no longer allowed to sleep in the rain, that they have to seek help at night. They're not allowed to sleep in their cars or sleep in tents, that they have to. I know big cities in other states require that. You are not allowed to sleep in the street. You have to go into a shelter. Whether you want to receive mental health services or not, you cannot do that to yourself. Maybe we need to build city ordinances for that, for them, and have them a safe place where they can shower and wash their clothes. Okay.
Thank you very much for your comment.
Okay.
Next, sir.
Good evening, I'm Julian Grijalva, Julian, last name Grijalva, Grijal, V as in Victor A. Most of my questions are in regards to Jones and Cyrus, since they were part of the task force. Was a report provided after that task force met and everything, and is that publicly available and readily available? Is that something, what is the title of that report? Pathway Home?
Yeah.
Images.
78 pages and it's available on the county website.
Perfect, thank you. I'm a young professional here in Tulare. I don't know if you looked at your staff view back in the room, some people hit it nail on the head. If we don't change, potentially young professionals won't come here. I have a lot of friends that are moving to Visalia just because it's nicer. So at the end of the day, I want to stay here. My future wife's family lived here, they grew up here, she grew up here, I would love to stay here. I grew up in the Bay Area and I love the small town community. And as the lady from San Diego stated, it's devastating to see the homeless population grow here. I know there's a lot of people who grew up their entire life here, and I'm sure a lot of you back in the day, you think, remember what it was like when Tulare was bigger than Visalia? So at the end of the day, you gotta think about that. We need to make a change now. Now I understand that, like Hensley, you have a huge opposition with Jerry Brown's law, that we had to protect the homeless people, that you can't just kick them out. So at the end of the day, I do agree with some of these, that we need to be a little bit stronger on them. However, at the end of the day, how do we do that? That's the biggest question. So my suggestion is that if we can create a community task force, throw out some ideas, how do we work together as a community to do that? Now, there's things like Ring. If you see something illegal, we can post it. I know the Tulare County Sheriff is on Ring. I'm not sure if the Tulare City is on Ring, the neighborhood watch. Just something like that, something as simple as that, so you are aware of what activity is going around in the city. And one other thing is, with the burning issues, with the feces issues, the last thing I would hate for us to pay for is a medical hazardous waste to clean that up, because that's expensive. I work in the industry, I want to stay here, but we definitely need to work on it now, we need to work on it together. Thank you.
I'd like to take this copy. Thank you very much. Next, come forward.
Hello, so my name is Teresa Navarro, and my name is Brianna Navarro. And so, really, we're just here today. I understand a lot of you guys have seen, like, the feces, the peeing, or, like, just simple as, like, them coming in the restaurants, or, like, causing problems. We're kind of curious, like, make you guys aware of how bad it really is. We live right across the street, and I've had my car broken into. I've had stuff stolen. I've had shoes stolen from outside my house where I got home from work and I left my shoes out there for 30 minutes, and I come back to get them so I can wash them for work,